So once again, I checked back on my old videos, and the attack on the lab with Kagari and Suzuha was basically the same as in the first route. The main difference is that in the Cannon Stigma route, before the attack happens, Maho is already caught by the Skin and Andreas and has already her mind controlled or whatever it is they did. So that's the big difference in that route and this one. Well, I'm really hoping that she will be safe this time. Let's see what's going to happen next. When July came, the sun shone down even harder on eastern Japan. Summer was truly here. The news had been saying for days that the heat island effect might make this the hottest summer in years. And then, on the first Sunday of July, the arrivals lobby at the international terminal of Narita Airport was filled with foreigners and Japanese passengers returning home.
すごい人だね。どんどん増えてるかも。日曜日の空港を侮ってたにゃ。
見逃すなよ、マヨリ、フェリス。なんせ相手はとにかくちっちゃいからな。
The three of us were waiting for someone here. Lucas says, sorry, I can't go today. It's fine, no problem. It's fine, no problem. Really? Why? No. Please somehow, I said hello. Sure, got it. I'm still missing the Amadeus app on the phone. The three of us were waiting for someone here, but I already said that. We've been there for almost an hour.
オカリン、今の問題発言は彼女に言いつけざるを得にゃいぞ。
冗談だ、やめてくれ。
でも、なかなか来ないね。やっぱりサプライズでこっそり出迎えようとしたのが間違いだったのかにゃ。
せめて何時の便で到着するのかぐらいは聞いておくべきだったな。
Yeah, that would have helped. We hadn't told her that we were coming to greet her. And so, all we knew was that she was arriving at Narita on an afternoon flight. If I'd known we were going to have to wait so long, I would have tried to get the arrival time out of her. There was a stream of passengers flowing by us, but no sign of the person we were waiting for. Just as I was starting to wonder if we'd missed her, because she was so small, he finally appeared. Or more precisely, I saw a giant travel suitcase rolling all by itself away from the gate. Oh, that's such a classic. Beginning of high school. I wouldn't say prank, it's not a prank. It's just when high school begins here, where I'm from. People are about 11 or 12 years old. So most of them are still really very tiny and have huge backpacks on their backs. And people would often go like, hey backpack, where are you going with that girl or boy? Just to tease them. And this is basically the same joke. And from behind it, I heard a voice I recognized.
まったくもう、パスポートの偽造なんかしてないわ。何なのよ。毎回、どの国へ行ってもいちいち調べられて、時間がかかって仕方ないわ。
I walked up to the suitcase and gave it a pat.
いや、ジョーさん。
あ？
No, Maho had been leaning forward and pushing the suitcase as hard as she could. Her mouth was hanging open when she saw me.
久しぶり。無事入国できてよかったな。
あなた。
なんか随分やつれてるな。大丈夫か？
大丈夫に決まって。ってそうじゃないわ。どうしてここに？
今日の昼に来るって話してただろ。だから驚かせようと思って迎えに来たんだ。
そうなの？それはどうも。
And she has a crush on you, which she already said, at least in her monologue, so Okabe doesn't know. But we know. For some reason, her voice became really weird the moment she saw me. My voice is always weird. Was my being here really that much of a surprise?
でも秋葉原駅までは行けるから改札口に迎えに来てくれればいいって言っておいたのに。
まあいいじゃないか。せっかくだし。それに君一人で本当に秋葉まで来られるか心配だったから。
失礼ね。私はそんなに頼りなくないわ。
Mayuri and Ferris came up as well.
マホさん。てってれー。
Oh, thank God I'm not the only one who's bad at tattooing.
てってれー。会いたかったにゃー。マホにゃー。
As Mayuri grabbed Maho's hand, Ferris walked up to her and gave her a big hug.
マユリさんもフェイリスさんもお久しぶり。二人もわざわざ迎えに来てくれたのね。ありがとう。ちなみにこんな場所で大声でマホニャンと呼ぶのはやめてくれないかしら。にゃんでかわいいのに。周りを見なさい。みんなが笑っているでしょ。恥ずかしいのよ。おにゃ、そうかにゃ。
Ferris really sticks out after all. Oh, we'd been waiting here. All the foreigners had been pointing at her and yelling, "Cat ears, cat ears." Some had even asked for pictures.
ヤジョさん、荷物俺が持とう。
あ、いえいえ、ありがとう。
でも結構急な来日だったよな。
Recent trip, okay. Did he discover something? Maybe she walked in on Leshkin and Reyes, but didn't get caught this time? It was only a few days ago that I found out she was coming.
今回もレスキネン教授の手伝いなのか？
その
Or maybe she's just visiting for personal reasons? Maho was fidgeting and glancing up at me.
岡部さんはレスキネン教授とはよく連絡を取り合っているの？
ああ、教授ずっとこっちで研究を続けてるだろ。時々食事に誘ってもらったりしてるんだ。すごく光栄だよ。
そう。まずいわね。
まずい？何が？
ああ、いえ、こっちの話よ。
Okay, that really makes me think like she knows or has discovered something. She really was acting weird. She also like this when I saw her last winter. Was she tired from her trip? Or was she seeing us here? That much of a surprise.
今回は は教授の手伝いではないの。沖縄の親類のところへ行く予定なのよ。でもせっかくだからその前に秋葉原にも寄ってみようかと思って。
そうか、沖縄か。
Wait, Okinawa? That's where we were going in war zone Japan. Then Amadeus was activated and we went back. For a moment, the view of this place brought back visions of that nightmarish time. After I collapsed on Christmas, I was sent to another world line. I spent a month fleeing to Okinawa. I almost forgot that he spent a month there. And on a different route, he just spends a few seconds or moments in war-torn Japan, much like a vision.
いいね、沖縄。一度でいいから行ってみたいな。マユシーの学校は修学旅行は沖縄じゃないのにゃ。
I mean, when it comes to Steins Gate, I don't really believe in coincidences.
マユシーのところはね、北海道だったよ。フェイリスはハワイにゃ。うわー、海外だ。アロハー。
Putting aside the girls and the talk of school trips.
じゃあヒアジョーさんは東京にはそんなにいられないのか。残念だな。
そうね、そういうことになるわね。秋葉原にいる間のホテルとかは決めてあるのかにゃ。まだよ。これから安いビジネスホテルでも探すつもり。だったらこのままフェイリスのお家に来るといいにゃ。この前のお部屋自由に使ってもらって構わないにゃ。でもそんなの悪いわ。またそうやって遠慮するんやから、フェイリスは大歓迎だにゃ。だけどそんなに甘えるわけには。だったらこれでどうかにゃ。お部屋を無償で貸し出す代わりにフェイリスのお店でほんのちょっとだけお手伝いしてもらうのにゃ。
Roping her in to work as a cat girl maid. I want to see that. I would love to see CGs like that.
お店？メイクインニャンニャンだね。まさかそれってあの猫耳のお店？その通りにゃ。この時期は猫耳メイドのみんなは小見間の準備でいろいろ忙しいのにゃ。お休み取りたいって泣きついてくるんだにゃ。つまり深刻な猫耳メイド不足なのにゃ。なのにゃ。というわけで、マホにゃん、どうかにゃ。どうかにゃ。お断りします。
I was about to say, this is peer pressure at its finest.
なんでって当たり前でしょ。私に似合うわけないわ。似合うよ。絶対に可愛いと思うな、マユシーは。意義なしだにゃ。オカリンもそう思うんや。
ああ、きっとファンがつくんじゃないか。
ファンなんてそんな。お世辞は嫌いよ。
別にお世辞じゃないんだけどな。
だとしたら視力検査にでも行ってくることね。にゃにゃ、赤くなったにゃ。 マホニャンはもっと自分の魅力に気づくべきだと思うにゃ。マユシーが男の子だったらキュンってしちゃうのです。だからそんなことないと言ってるのに。
ヒアジョーさんは多分もうちょっとなんというかおしゃれとかしてみたらいいんじゃないかな。そうすればもっとこ
I was trying my best to sound encouraging, but it just ended up sounding like a real jerk. Of course, she was annoyed.
私は今のままで十分よ。研究が第一なんだから。でもそれじゃあ好きな人とかできたらどうするのにゃ。相手に気持ちを伝えられなくて困っちゃうにゃ。大丈夫よ。そういう人なんてできないと思うから困ったりしないわ。
She gave a sigh. That was a little too deliberate.
ごめんなさい。時差ボケと飛行機の疲れでちょっと。わかるにゃ。時差ボケって結構辛いんだにゃ。リムジンを用意してあるからマフニャンは眠っていくといいにゃ。リムジン
Paris had rented the white limo to pick up Maho. Jeez. Really did go overboard. But thanks to that, Mayuri and I were able to enjoy its big comfy seats on the way to Narita Airport.
なんならフェイリスが膝枕してあげるにゃ。それともマユシーの膝がいいかにゃ。マユシーはオッケーだよ。結構よ。子供じゃあるまいし。
でも傍目から見てもだいぶ疲れてるってわかるな。そんなに研究が忙しいのか。
それはな、掛け持ちしているわけだから。
掛け持ちというとアマデウス以外にも何かやっているのか。
あ、
Sweetie put her hand over her mouth.
それは企業秘密なの。
そうか、それは悪かった。
It was true that American university labs had a lot of stuff like that going on there. I'd heard that there was a lot of industrial spies. If she wasn't careful about what she said, might get fired, or worse. It was a mistake on my part to even ask.
そういえば橋田さんは今日はどうしたの？
あいつなら今日は人生をかけた大事な用があってな。
人生をかけた？
On a date with Yuki, perhaps?
ダル君は今デート中なんだよ。
My shock was almost comical.
私本当に疲れているのね。ひどい幻聴を聞いたわ。
いや、そう思うのも無理ないが。
本当にデートなのです。信じられない。嘘でしょ。あの変態が。
Even Maho was calling him a pervert. Daru had said he was talking to Maho a lot too, and I could just imagine what the conversations were like. But actually, if Daru didn't do his best today, it would ruin the world's entire chain of causality. In that sense, Daru's day today was an event with universe-spanning implications. Right, so we had the date at Go Curry as well in the first route. So I guess this will be the same kind of scene. About half the seats at Go Curry were full. It was Sunday, but it was also after 2 p.m. and so the lunchtime rush was over. I guess this is really the same route as Gen Sigma, except not a bad end, probably. Hopefully. Susa was sitting at the restaurant's far edge, a baseball cap pulled down over her face. She was hiding her face with the cap and carefully watching a couple sitting nearby. Juva and Blee put down 2 giant silver plates, or trays more accurately, in front of them. Susa could see the other customers looking at them and whispering. The couple really stood out after all. The man was a giant who looked like he ate nature curry all the time. But the woman was slim, pretty, and looked very kind. The combination of huge man and slim woman was as unbalanced as the combination of pretty girl and major curry. The major curry was big. It was huge. Susa knew from experience. The massive silver trays were loaded with rice and curry, and topped with 2 fried cutlets, fried shrimp, sausage, a boiled egg, and a mountain of cabbage. Now I'm hungry. There was 2 or 3 times as much curry as you would find in a normal dish, and the toppings were just as big. Even a growing young boy would find it hard to eat them all. Susa was irritated.
一体なんで初デートの昼食がメジャーカレーなんだよ、お父さん。
I keep forgetting that in this whole line, this is in fact the first date. For some reason I had in my head that this was one of the dates after that. Possibly because of the time skips. Beauty and the Beast couple that Susa was watching, of course, was Daru and Yuki. In the morning they'd go to see a movie, Nyorakucho. Then they'd come to Akihabara and gone straight to Go Curry. Susa had followed them the whole time. That's why she couldn't believe Daru's choice of date spots.
私はゴーゴーカレーでも全く問題ないけど、というかむしろ好きな方だけど、せっかくの初デートなんだからもうちょっと他に選択肢もあるだろう。
She clenched her spoon tight and gritted her teeth. Susa knew next to nothing about Japanese youth culture in 2011. And even she knew it was a bad idea. Who knew what was going through Yuki's mind? Or so Susa thought. But
うわー、写真よりもすごいですね。
surprisingly, Yuki was ignoring the people around her and instantly enjoying the huge curry.
天音もし食べきれなかったら僕が食べてあげるですから。はい、
ありがとうございます。けどこれでも私結構いけるんですよ。
そうですか。びっくりです
実はいつもお店の外でメニューだけ見てて一度食べてみたかったんですよね。連れてきてもらえて嬉しいです。
それは実に良かったですよ。
お、
Susa evidently worried over nothing, but still she realized that Itaru was acting strangely. Ever since he'd come out of the movie theater, he was walking and talking strangely. Instead of his usual hunched posture, he was forcing himself to stand up straight. His every movement seemed oddly forced, as if he were a broken robot. He downed a glass after glass of water.
あ、ごめんなさい。私にもお水のおかわりを。
はいはい、どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
Itaru poured water into Yuki's cup. Susa had the best feeling. And she was right. Itaru was moving so awkwardly that he almost spilled water on her hand.
大丈夫ですか？
ええ、ちょっと手が濡れただけですから。それより早く食べましょう。
Yuki quickly wiped down the table with her handkerchief and grabbed a fork and spoon. There were stars in her eyes.
それじゃあいただきます。
いただきます。
Yuki seemed to be really enjoying her meal, but Itaru was very formal and quiet. He was taking little nibbles out of a piece of fried cutlet, like a squirrel eating a nut. The whole time, they weren't saying a word.
一体何をやってるんだ父さんは。あんなんじゃ母さんに愛想つかされちゃうよ。
She decided to send him a message on Rhyme telling him to get his act together, and she'd just taken out her phone when...
はい、メジャーカレールーマシーお待たせしました。
A huge plate was laid on the table in front of her. The other customers started murmuring again. Come to think of it, when she followed them into the store, she ordered the usual minced curry with extra roe, and then forgot about it. Now everybody was going to focus on her. In a small shop like this, it was suicide.
あら？
Well, nothing to see here. Just as she expected, her eyes met Yuki's.
すずはさん、いたんですか？偶然だね、ゆきさん、兄さん。声かけてくれればよかったのに。いや、気がつかなかったんだよ、全然。
She realized that he should probably leave, but she couldn't go without at least taking a bite of the minced curry in front of her. Her experiences in the war had left her completely unable to waste food. Thought Yuki and Itaru staring at her, as she reluctantly picked up her spoon.
とまあそういうことなんで、二人ともごゆっくり。
Her only choice was to finish her extra large curry as soon as possible. She couldn't let herself be in the way. But instead, Yuki came over and picked up Susan's plate.
あ、
And I yanked at my earbuds and now I have no audio. There we go.
すみません、店員さん。お友達なんですけど、 席を移ってもいいでしょうか。
はい、どうぞ。
OK ですって。一緒に食べましょうよ。ちょっとなんでって、ほら鈴葉さんもメジャーカレーじゃないですか。これはぜひ勝負せねばと思って。はあ？審判は橋田さんにやってもらいましょう。
And before Suzuha could respond, Yuki had moved her plate over to their table.
いや、
He had no choice but to follow, but before she sat down, he whispered into Yuki's ear.
デート中なんだよね。え？あ、そうです。デート中です。改めて言われると照れますね。
Itaru didn't react at all, even though she was sure he'd overheard that.
私デートとかしたことないから詳しくないんだけどさ。デート中に他の女とカレーの早食い対決したりするもんなの？さあ、どうでしょう。でもほら、アニメとかコミックスとかにそういうのありません？お兄ちゃんを取られたくない妹が彼女さんに向かって勝負だみたいなの。
For some reason, Yuki seemed incredibly enthused. Suzuha was overwhelmed by her energy.
知らないってば。そういうものなの？兄さん。
But even when she turned to Itaru for help, he just awkwardly sat there, eating his curry like a robot.
兄さん？
He awkwardly turned his head to face her. The rest of him stayed completely still.
なんか言った。
どうしたのさ。なんかおかしいよ。
It's like he's literally frozen with nerves.
どうもしてないおかしくない
おお。
Suzuha glanced back at Yuki. And for the first time, Yuki looked concerned. In the end, Yuki and Suzuha did have the curry eating contest, but unsurprisingly, both of them completely finished their meals. Suzuha won by a very small margin, but the battle was exciting enough. And not only the other customers, but the staff as well were applauding at the end. But the whole time Itaru kept eating by himself. Since this wasn't even a conversation, let alone a date, he sent Itaru home alone. Oliver wanted to demand Itaru explain himself right now, but she decided to talk to Yuki instead. She tried her best to avoid Yuki so far, in order to keep her identity a secret, but it was July now. She would be gone from this era very soon. This might be her last chance to talk to Yuki at all.
鈴葉さんがいてくれて助かりました。
Yuki sighed a little after Itaru left.
私、もしかしたら気に障るようなことをしちゃったのかもしれません。 橋田さん、私といてもあんまり楽しくないみたいだったから。単に緊張してただけじゃないかな。でも映画を見る前は楽しそうにお話ししてくれてたんですよ。それが映画の後はすっかりよそよそしくなってしまって、私何か間違っちゃったのかな。カレー屋さんに連れて行ってもらったのも私のリクエストだったんですけど、ずっとあの調子だったからさすがにちょっと困ってしまって、それで偶然お店にいた鈴葉さんに助けを求めたというわけです。
What had happened inside the theater? Susa hadn't followed them inside. He spent about 2 hours killing time outside.
あのさ、ゆきさんはなんで兄さんのこと好きになったの？いや、私が言うのもなんだけど、あんまりモテるタイプじゃないじゃん、兄さんって。鈴葉さんはお兄さんのことどう思います？私？好きですか？嫌いですか？好きですよね。見ていればわかります。まあ、
There were parts of him that she didn't like. But of course, he loved her to death.
って私のことは別にどうでもいいじゃないか。それでゆきさんは？私はまだ好きかどうかもよくわからないです。そっか。
Not only had Itaro not told Yuki he liked her, it was still their first date, and they hadn't spoken that much before either. They hadn't even reached the point where she saw him as a member of the opposite sex. For almost a year, Susa had stayed with him, and she, Mayuri, and Ferris did everything they could to get the two of them together. But there hadn't been any real progress. Maybe it's like the whole convergence thing on the world line, that you can't merge some things. Just I felt uneasy when she thought about the future. Maybe her dad wouldn't be her dad anymore. Maybe her mom wouldn't be her mom anymore. Dad and mom wouldn't be together. Imagine that future.
そんなの嫌だ。
He looked straight into Yuki's eyes.
私さ、もうすぐここからいなくなるんだ。ちょっと遠いところに引っ越すんだよね。そうなんですか？多分戻ってこないと思う。心配なんだ、父さん、兄さんのこと。だからさ、ユキさん、こんなこと私が頼むのもおかしな話なんだけど。
And then he bowed deeply.
橋田至をよろしくお願いします。
There was no answer from Yuki. Susa looked up afraid and tried to gauge the expression on her face. He looked kind of lonely and kind of sad.
私はどうしたいんでしょうね。
What does that mean? Yuki whispered, and then Suzuha